Hey sis, y'all hoes still mad? I told you on the first video, bitch, you might as well go ahead and get offended and sit in it all day at your cubicle. Anyway, Nessa girl, now that I got a few things off my chest, I figured I'd round it out with some comedy. Ooh, the wind blowing hard out there. Nessa girl, did you get an invitation to the Met Ball Gala tea? That bitch, mine must have got lost in the goddamn mail because, baby, I know I was on the VIP list if Tiffany Haddish ass had got invited. Okay, is it me? Or Tiffany Haddish look missed the mark for the Met Ball Gala tea? And I don't know if that's Tiffany's brand and she's purposely trying to be rough around the edges or looking like the girl that doesn't belong there, but that's definitely what she gave. And while I love me some Tiffany and I love her antics, I would like to see Tiffany just one time at one of these serious classy-based events just fall in line. Like, I'm still kind of disgusted with Tiffany from that whole Meryl Streep thing that she pulled at the Oscars. Nonetheless, I think Tiffany was actually, like, I'm not gonna say the worst dress, because had she been going to like a work Christmas party, that would have been fine. But she was the most base, she just was basic looking. Nevertheless, Rihanna. Did y'all like what Rihanna was giving? What do I think about Rihanna's dress? I didn't love it, but I appreciated it when I heard the people on E! Entertainment News say over 300 and something hours went into the beating of that dress. I got it, and it was beautiful from that regard. But for me, it was just too much beating. And while I like the whole I'm going to the club in the front, but I'm giving you gown in the back, and I got my lipstick and my weed vapor in my clutch, it was just a little too beaded for me. But she looked good, and that hat was too big for my liking. One thing that I think Rihanna set off last year or 2 years ago when she had on that ugly ass yellow with that long ass train. While the women have always worn long trains at the Met Ball Gala tea, I feel like this year in particular, everybody just thought, if I had a long exaggerated train, I'm doing it. Case in point, Nicki Minaj. Now don't get me wrong, Nicki Minaj's dress wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either, in my opinion. Quiet as it's kept, I think that long ass train, I think that this, T.S. Madison calling me, I think that long ass train actually took away from the beauty and the silhouette of that damn dress. Like, I wanted to see more of the dress, and I think Nicki would have made more of a statement with just the headpiece on and the dress. That moves me to Kim Kardashian. Me and my homegirl Pope was talking this morning, and she said something very profound about Kim Kardashian. She said, can't nobody do simple like Kim Kardashian can do simple. And while I tend not to agree on a lot of things about Kim Kardashian, she got that right. Down to the eye makeup, down to the dress. And my rebuttal to that was, well, Kim's body and facial features are so exaggerated, her aesthetic can't carry busy. That dress looked painted on her, and for whatever reason, she looked very well. She got it right. Somebody, in my opinion, who got it totally wrong. Sarah Jessica Parker. I didn't like anything about what Sarah Jessica Parker had going on. Now, from the front, Sarah Jessica Parker, that train looked unnecessary. But when I saw a photo from the back, her train was beautiful. That hat thing that she had, it was just too big. It was just too big and Toy Store like. You know, and her makeup could have been a little different, in my opinion. Child, I need to be sitting up there with Bevy Smith because I didn't think I'd be able to go in this detailed about this Met Ball Gala tea. I'm trying to think who else was some of my favorites. Cardi B. For this to be Cardi B's first Met Ball Gala tee, she did real good. Like, she did good. I mean, for me, had she not been pregnant and put on anybody else, I'd have just been like, oh, you know, okay, she fit in with the theme. And it doesn't take me left nor right. But for this to be her first Met Ball Gala tee, Cardi did good. Quiet as it's kept. I like what Jeremy Scott, the Moschino designer that was standing next to her, had on. I would actually wear that if I could afford it. Them Olsen twins. Y'all ever watch movies like Game of Thrones, or like Beauty and the Beast, and they show like the toothless, homeless witches, or like the poor peasants that be begging for bread? That's what them two girls look like. Quiet as it's kept, they already look like they had a hard enough ass life. So I'm just gonna move on. I ain't gonna talk about them. Madonna. I was expecting more from Madonna, but then again, considering Madonna's relationship to the Catholic Church and what all uproar she done caused back in the day, I'm gonna let Madonna slide with what she had on. Quiet as it's kept, when it comes to who was in charge of the girls, I'm going to save who I think was in charge of the girls, because for me, there's no debate. Katy Perry. What y'all thought about Katy Perry? I thought Katy Perry looked very nice, right? And I went up for her until I heard Bevy Smith refer to Katy Perry as just somebody who went to Party City and got some angel wings and put them on. And then when Bevy said that, it made me say, well, damn, all the bitch did was go put a dress on and just went and got some damn angel wigs. Been there, done that, Victoria's Secret fashion show circa forever. So then I was like, then it dimmed Katie's light. But before Bevy said that, I was going up for Katie. Her face, her hair, her makeup, everything. I'm trying to think who else I can get on. Solange. Now, you know, y'all know I'm all with the hidden meanings and the black power, so on and so forth. I personally did not like the do-rag thing. Maybe one of y'all can drop that in the comments and break down whatever message she was trying to send, or maybe I missed the point, but I wasn't with her. SZA was there. SZA did all right. SZA gave me a SZA T, that I am a princess during this time. For me, she was on the mark. You know, wasn't memorable left or right. Cam Newton looked a goddamn mess. Okay, Cam Newton came dressed in some shit that looked like Andrew Caldwell ass would have on. But I'm gonna tell you who looked it good, bitch. Chadwick Boseman from Black Panther, the Black Panther. He looked good. If I can say one thing, I think his outfit had too many crosses on it. I could have did without the cross on the two shoulders. I think had those two crosses not been there, his outfit would have been sickening. But I'm gonna tell you where the fuck Chadwick Boseman made up for it. Boseman made up for it. Baby, that Versace jacket that motherfucker had on at that Versace after party. Yes, God, bitch, Donatella Versace and whoever you commissioned to style that jacket. Baby daddy had that jacket on that night. He could have got all my money. He could have cut my whole check, including the $10 I needed for lunch. I don't even need to eat, daddy. I'm just going to stand up here and die in a ball gown. I'm trying to think. Lena Waithe. Now, Lena Waithe is my type of girl. Wherever you can fit in a social or political issue in the midst of what you got going on, silently or boldly, I'm with it. So I'm so in favor of her, you know, showing the LGBT flag. I loved that. But I just didn't like the outfit. I felt like she completely abandoned the theme in an effort to make a statement. And I feel like the LGBTQ flag should have been a bit more understated, and it would have made more of a powerful message, in my opinion. But then again, maybe just flat out saying fuck it and being bold is a powerful enough message, and maybe that's what she was going for. But I would have liked to have seen her maybe fit with the theme, and then maybe the LGBT would have been like the cummerbund or the flag or the headpiece. Or I don't know, but you know, to each his own, and nonetheless, I appreciate the advocacy. I'll say this. I think Cassie and Diddy were extremely boring during the Met Ball Gala tea and the after party, but bitch, Cassie slayed them motherfuckers with that hair, baby. With that slick back on one side and that wet wavy curly on the other. Mama did that. And you know, Cassie don't get the credit she should for being a style icon, because can't a bitch alive rock some hair? I don't even think Rihanna can rock that hair the way Cassie be rocking that hair. Who else do I want to mention before I get on out of here? Gabrielle Union, the color was cute. Again, I'm going to give the same critique that I gave Nicki Minaj. I think that it would have looked better had it not had the long ass train. I forgot. Honorable mention before we get into who was in charge of the girls. Hold on, let me scroll and see if there's anybody else I want to cover. I don't know the rest of these hoes. Yeah, I don't really know the rest of these hoes. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know these girls. Kylie shouldn't have even been there. She should have been somewhere breastfeeding her child. Who was this? Yeah, Solange giving me an Avatar Wakanda tea. Yeah, the rest of these girls, I don't know. But it's time to give an honorable mention to who was in charge of the girls. Isn't me, but I think second runner-up was Zendaya. Zendaya killed that Joan of Arc look. One thing I love about Zendaya, she can always exude femininity without being overtly sexual. She stays in a young, classy-based woman's place. A lot of people did not like the copper color hair, but I think the hair set off the Joan of Arc outfit because it gave a helmet tease or whatever. I love what Zendaya had on. I loved the way that dress was stacked, the detail and all. But y'all can guess who I'm finna say is in charge of the girls. Of all the names I did not call last night, say what you want, I mean, whatever night it came on, I think Jennifer Lopez was in charge of the girls, honey. Was J-Lo in charge of the girls? Was J-Lo in charge of the J-Lo was in charge of the girls. For me, it ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. J-Lo was in charge of the girls. First of all, that dress was stitched to perfection. The detailing all up in here. And then, baby, let me tell you one thing about J-Lo, baby. There was not no cheap feathers J-Lo had on around the tail of her dress dragging on the ground, baby. That was first class premium European ostrich feathers, okay? I just made some shit up. I don't, child, it could have been down pillow feathers for all I know. But J-Lo looked it good. And what I liked about that dress is it looked like had no feathers got stuck in the door. She could have ripped that shit off and just wore the knee-length dress. That dress was sickening, y'all. You know what? I'm proud of myself. This is my first time doing a fashion rundown of anything, yet alone the Met Ball Gala tea. I think I did pretty good. Fashion police, move over. Barry Smith, move your ass up. I might be sitting next to you once I get my fashions together, honey. At any rate, Nessa girl, what you think about the Met Ball Gala tea? Drop it in these comments and let me know. Talk to you later, girl. Bye.